Hey y'all, I wanted to give y'all this quick little story time before I go into work. So yeah, this happened on the day after Christmas at my PRN job. I know I told y'all I have a PRN job. I've been working there for a little while now. I only work there every other Saturday and Sunday. That's it. And I like it because they pay me every week, and for the most part it's a cool job. Every CNA job is hard if you're in a nursing home, regardless the kind of work that CNAs do is hard work, but I would say overall, I like the job better than other places I've been to. So yeah, um, I know I get on here and I can talk to y'all and whatever, but if you meet me in person, you'll probably say that most people say I'm very shy. I'm very soft spoken. So one thing with bullies or just people that want to be portrayed as this like badass person, they only try to bully people that they see as weak. And in general, most people, if you come across somebody that is, soft spoken, very nice, quiet, most people would view them as weak. So that is, in my experience, I think that is a target of bullies. But anyway, here we go. So the day after Christmas, I'm working two. This place does 2:30 to 10:30, and like I said, there's only two hallways of patients' rooms at this place. They call it the East Wing and the West Wing. And I also, every time I'm at this place, I work on the same assignment. So I'm going to work. The lady that is on the hall with me, I normally don't work with her, but the schedule changed a little bit because of the holidays. So this day I was working with her. She is always late. I remember when they trained me, they told me she's like late, and they just accept that. She don't get in trouble for it or nothing like that. Whatever, I don't care. I only work here every other weekend, um, so she had a call light that was going off. I made sure to ask, what hall am I going to take? So even though I always work on the same assignment each time, I've never worked with this lady before, so I don't know if she normally takes the right side or the left side. And I'm just PRN, so I don't. She's full time, so she normally works a certain side. I don't want to take her side. And they told me she normally works on the left side, and that was cool with me because I normally work on the right side. So I was happy about that because I know these patients. So she's not there yet because they say she's always late, right? So one of her lights is going off. So um I go to see what the patient needed. Her daughter was in there with her. She didn't need anything. Her call light is broke. Every once in a while that'll happen. I've seen that happen before where for whatever technical reason the call light will just not turn off. So I said, oh, okay. I think the nurse had called maintenance or something. I don't know. So I just said, okay, well, they asked me, am I her CNA? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not. Her CNA is running late, but if you do need something, just let me know. She didn't need anything, and her daughter was sitting right there. And I said, well, if you just holler at me in the hall or whatever, if you do need something, and I'll be checking on you throughout my shift until your CNA gets here. And let me just say something. I know they love to say in a nursing home, don't just say my patient. They're all our patients. But come on, y'all, that's some fucking bullshit. Because at the end of the day, let's say a patient falls or some kind of incident happens with a patient. They're going to want to know who was their CNA. So they're not all our patients. We have assignments for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We chart on our patients for a reason. So this is I hate when they say that. Oh, they're all our patients. No, the fuck they're not. So keep in mind, technically, this lady was not my patient, but I am helping because the aide is late. Um. So yeah. So I go sit down because I already did a round. I checked on all my people. Now there's another CNA that's working on the opposite side. I think it's the east side. This lady is older. I believe she's in her late 40s, early 50s. She gonna say, yeah, y'all got some lights going off. First of all, you're not a supervisor. You're a CNA just like me. Why do you care what's going on my hall? Don't worry about what's going on in my hall. You are literally she's working at the opposite end of what I'm working. Don't worry about what the fuck going on over here if it ain't got nothing to do with you, okay? If the light is going off, what's that got to do with you? You're not the supervisor, you're not the nurse. What Stop trying to work above your pay rate, honey. You're not getting paid anymore to try to be this boss, okay? And she walked off, and I tried to tell her, the light's not working. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm not a maintenance man. I'm not an electrician. I ain't nothing I can do about her light not working. I didn't say that to her, but that's what I was, thinking. So she goes in the room, and I, just to make sure the lady was okay, I said, "Did you need anything, ma'am?" And the CNA is over here acting like she's trying to fix the light. And she said something about, I forgot what she said, but she said it like with an attitude, very aggressive like. This is why the daughter's in here, keep in mind. And she said something about, well, I said to the lady, "Well, let me know if you need anything." And she said, "She can't, her light ain't working." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real aggressive, like. I said what I meant was if she sees me walking in the hall, she could holler at me or whatever. That's obviously I know she can't, but that's what I meant. Then she said, "And you need to come check on her since her light ain't working." So I'm giving her at this point, because she's saying this very aggressively. Like you would think she's my boss. The way she's talking to me, you wouldn't think she's just another coworker, another CNA with the same job title as me. You would think she's my boss the way she's talking to me. So I give her the same energy because let me tell you, I'm done with letting people talk to me any kind of way for no reason. So the same energy that she gave to me, I gave to her. And her daughter is right there. I said, I did come and check on her. Her daughter was literally right there when I was in here a few minutes ago. Her daughter was in there. So I literally have a witness, her daughter. And these nursing homes and stuff, they big on family members. It's not just the patients. They want to make the family members happy too. So that made her look stupid as hell because her daughter was in there when I checked on her, literally. So that just it made me mad. Like I'm done letting people just. Oh shit! Y'all, sorry y'all. I dropped my phone. But anyway, this is gonna be an unedited video, so y'all gonna see that. But I'm just done with letting people talk to me any kind of way. Like, there was no need for that. You're not even working over here. And the crazy thing is, she's not even my patient. And I will say that. Like I said, I know they love to say they're all our patients. But like I said, when it comes down to it, if something happens, if a patient falls, if a patient has a complaint, if a patient doesn't get fed, the first thing they're going to say, y'all, what's the first thing they're going to say? What's the first fucking thing they're going to say? Who was their CNA? So they're not all our patients. If Miss Jones don't get fed, and I'm her CNA, but Tiffany is my hall partner, who's going to get blamed for Miss Jones not getting fed? Me, her CNA, not Tiffany, even though she's my hall partner. Why? Because Tiffany was not assigned to Miss Jones. I was. So if she doesn't get fed, I'm going to get blamed for it. So don't say, I hate when people say, "Oh, they're all our patients." No, the fuck they not. So, technically speaking, this lady wasn't even my patient. She was not my patient. I was just being nice. I care about my patients and stuff. I was helping, common courtesy. I'm going to check on people until the late aide gets here. And if anybody should be having an attitude, it should be the, or if you want to have an attitude with somebody, it should be the senior aide that's always late. Why is it accepted that she's always late? Like, I've been working there for 3 months now, and they always say she's literally late every day. Why is this accepted? Why is she not wrote up? I understand stuff happens once in a while. You might get a flat tire, you wake up late or whatever, but this is a routine. Like, she's late every day. Why don't you get an attitude with her? And I feel like she had an attitude with me because she knows I'm very soft-spoken, so she thought I wouldn't get one back. Because I guarantee you, if that was the other CNA who was also an older lady, she wouldn't have got no attitude with her the way she did with me. I bet you she wouldn't have. And the funny thing is, throughout the shift, she didn't get no more attitude. When she had to say something to me, she was nice about it. Or, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have that same energy. They say, sometimes with a bully or whoever, you got to put them in their place just one time. Just one time. That I guarantee you the rest of the time, they'll never want to talk to you like that again. And I think that is true. Because throughout the shift, she didn't have that same energy after I gave her what she was giving me. So, yeah, I'm done with letting people just talk to me any kind of way when I know I'm not in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm leaving in 2022, letting people talk to me any kind of way. Especially just because you're older than me or whatever. Just because you've been working here longer. I don't give a fuck. And here's another quick example. At this other job that I have, which I got a new job. I'll make a whole new video about that. I'm still at my PRN job, but I got a new regular job. I'll make a whole nother video about that. So I go answer a call right? And the nurse comes in. I'm literally only been in the patient's room for like 30 seconds. He said, hey, his light, you need to turn his light off. I said, I know that. I just got in here. Like, what the fuck? Nigga, sorry, y'all. I know to turn his light off. Can you give me a fucking minute? So I didn't say all that to him, obviously. But I kind of like, he could tell, like, I'm not taking your shit. Like, I just got in here. I know. I'm going to turn it off. I just got in here. I kind of, I talk like that. Because, like, what? I feel like I guess people just think because I'm so nice and I'm so soft-spoken, they can just talk to me any kind of way. And guess what? Throughout the rest of that shift and yesterday, that nurse didn't give me no problems. So you gotta let people know how to treat you. And yeah, this video's getting long now, so that's just my little story time. Like I don't understand, like, girl. And also, it's lots of times it's not even what you say to people, it's how you say it. She could have said, even though that's not her place, because she is not my fucking boss, she ain't the charge nurse, but she could have said, oh, you see, you got the light going off. You know what I'm saying? Or the nurse could have came in there and like, oh, can you turn his light off? It's not, like I said, it's not what you, lots of times it's not what you say, but how you say it. There's a way to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let people talk to you any kind of way, because if you do it once, I've learned they're going to keep trying it. So I'm done. Like, I don't understand, like, and like I said, to start with, girl, you ain't the charge nurse. You're not getting paid no more to try to boss me around. So what you doing this for, honey? What are you doing this? I tell anybody, bitch, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. We doing the same shit. Like, you not no better than me. We doing the same shit. We got the same job title. So what is this for? What is this, why? Like, why? And even if you were the charge nurse, there's a way to talk to people. Let's say, I can't help that this woman's light is broke. They called the maintenance man. Eventually, he came in. I'm a CNA. I'm med aid. I'm med tech. I'm not a fucking electrician. And I'm so glad the daughter was in there, because that made her look more dumb. I'm so glad the daughter was in there, because you know how they are about family members. I love it when I say, and matter of fact, her daughter was in here a few minutes ago when I checked on her. That made it better. But anyway, I'm going to go to work, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.